Hi guys, and welcome to the class for the unit number 3 that is called People in My Life. We're going to see frequency adverbs, likes and dislikes, sentence stress, ing forms, and you can use these topics to talk about a family and your daily activities. First of all, we have frequency adverbs. We use frequency adverbs to say how often we do things or how often things happen. And we have different frequency adverbs. For example, we have always, usually, often, sometimes, almost never, and never. And it depends on how often you do the activity you are talking about. Now, the structure is very simple, I think, because we start with the subject, in this case I, then the frequency adverb, in this case always, the verb play, and the complement at the end. I always play video games. And it's the same structure for the others. She always does her homework after school. The subject, the frequency adverb, the verb, and the complement. Another example. Her brother sometimes goes to the gym. The subject, this, the frequency adverb, the verb, and the complement. And it's the same for the others. We usually eat lunch in the afternoon. He always reads at night. And I never smoke. But now what happened with questions? With the questions, we just add the auxiliary do or does. For example here, do you always play video games? If you see, it's the same structure, but now with the auxiliary do. For example, does he usually make dinner? Here we use does because the subject is he. Does he usually make dinner? Do you usually exercise? And with the WH questions, we have what is something you always do when you study for a test? What is something you usually do in your free time? And what music do you usually listen to? And for the answer, you can say, for example, do you usually exercise? No, I don't. Or yes, I do. Or you can answer with the frequency adverb. No, I never exercise. For example, with the W questions, what music do you usually listen to? I usually listen to Deftones, for example. And what is something you usually do in your free time? I usually play video games. Now, how to express likes and dislikes. This is a very simple topic because the only rule that we have is the ing form. If we use loved, then we have to put the verb in the ing form. For example, with love, he loves walking. He doesn't love walking. And with the question again, we add the auxiliary do or does. Does he love walking? Now with like. I like watching TV. I don't like watching TV. Do you like watching TV? Now we have hate and enjoy. We hate going to the dentist. We don't hate playing video games. Do you hate eating onion? She enjoys dancing in the morning. She doesn't enjoy watching TV. Does she enjoy dancing in the night? Now the last ones. Can't stand and don't mind. I can't stand hearing jazz. I can't stand hearing heavy metal. Can you stand hearing loud noises? Don't mind. I don't mind washing the dishes tonight. I have another question if you don't mind. And for the question, are there any chores that you don't mind doing? Uh, I think this is very simple because we use the same expressions in Spanish, I think. So, now, the sentence stress. Sentence stress is where we emphasize or highlight a word with how we say it. And the sentence stress are the most important words in the sentence. For example, you get this sentence. We have content words and grammar words. The content words give you the meaning of the sentence. The grammar words connect the idea and the content words. So if the content words weren't here, you wouldn't understand the sentence. And when you say the sentence, you have to emphasize the red words. For example, here. Could you get some bread from the bakery on your way here? Could you get some bread from the bakery on your way here? If you hear get bread, bakery, your way here, you will understand the sentence. Because you hear get, what, the bread, where, the bakery, and when, your way here. You understand. But if you only hear the green words, you will not understand. Another example. I heard that the weather's going to be bad tomorrow. I heard that the weather's going to be bad tomorrow. The important words are the red ones. Now, present continuous. For actions in progress. In this topic, we use the verb be with the contraction. For example, I am, you're, she's, his, there, and where. I'm reading, you're playing, he's studying, he's sleeping, they're eating, and we're reading. And this for the positive statement. For the negative statements, we use I'm not, you're not, she's not, he isn't, they're not, and we aren't. If you say I reading is incorrect. If you say I don't reading is incorrect too. Now with the questions. In the questions, we have a switch between the verb be and the subject. Now we say, am I drinking coffee? Is it raining? Are you crying? And with the WH questions could be, what are you doing? Where is he doing? Where is he going? Are you getting ready to leave? Are you working now? Why are you crying? Why am I worrying about things I can't control? Who are you talking with? And are you holding anything in your hands? Okay. Now, I'm gonna do some activities for the teacher. You can finish the video here or stand watching. Or still watching. Okay. I'm gonna do a reading test, I think. Food. While eating at a restaurant is an enjoyable and convenient occasional treat, most individuals and families prepare their meals at home. To make breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily, these persons must have the required foods and ingredients on hand and ready to go. Foods and ingredients are typically purchased from a grocery store or an establishment that distributes foods, drinks, household products, and other items that are used by the typical consumer. Produce, or the term used to describe fresh fruits and vegetables, is commonly purchased by grocery store shoppers. In terms of fruit, most grocery stores offer bananas, apples, oranges, blackberries, raspberries, grapes, pineapples, cantaloupes, watermelons, and more. Other grocery stores with larger produce selections might offer the listed fruits in addition to less common fruits, including mangoes, honeydews, starfruits, coconuts, and more. Depending on the grocery store, customers can purchase fruit in a few different ways. Some stores will charge a set amount per pound of fruit and will pay customers fruit purchase and bill them accordingly. Other stores will charge customers for each piece of fruit they buy, or for bundles of fruit, a bag of bananas, a bag of apples, etc. Other stores yet will simply charge by the container. Vegetables, including lettuce, corn, tomatoes, onions, celery, cucumbers, mushrooms, and more are also sold at many grocery stores and are purchased similarly to the way that fruits are. Grocery stores typically stock more vegetables than fruit at any given time, as vegetables remain fresh longer than fruits do, generally speaking. It would take quite a while to list everything else that today's massive grocery stores sell, but most customers take the opportunity to shop for staples, or foods that play a prominent role in the average diet at the establishment. Staples include pasta, rice, flour, sugar, milk, meat, and eggs and bread. All the listed staples are available in prepackaged containers, but can be purchased fresh in some grocery stores, wherein employees will measure and weigh fresh products and then provide them to customers. Now the questions. Okay. What is a grocery store? An establishment that cooks food for customers. There are several definitions of a grocery store. A place to sell and trade goods. An establishment that distributes foods, drinks, household products, and other items. Shalala. Yes, here. I think it's this. Okay. Fresh fruits and vegetables are collectively referred to as which of the following terms? Okay, I think just which are the following terms? Okay, I think it's this. Produce. Okay. What are staples? Okay, this is staples. Okay. Foods that play a prominent role in the average diet. Okay, I think it's this. Okay. Question 4. More vegetables are stocked in grocery stores than fruits because... Okay. Vegetables remain fresh longer than fruits do. Okay. The grocery store managers no. Vegetables are more popular no. A and B no. I think it's this. Yes. And fresh groceries are well, I think okay. Now the listening test.
Lingua.com Listening Comprehension. David is planning a vacation. David is planning a vacation for his family. His mother and father want to accompany the family this year.
Let me change the person.
Lingua.com Listening Comprehension. David is planning a vacation. David is planning a vacation for his family. His mother and father want to accompany the family this year. Last year, his parents did not travel with them. David has thought about visiting Miami, Florida again, and he really enjoyed the beach there last year. But this year, they want to visit the mountains. They are looking at California, Colorado, and Idaho. David's wife, Emily, wants the family to fly by plane for the vacation this year and then rent a car. David wants to travel by car from their home in Atlanta. However,
Okay.
their sedan is not big enough to accommodate everyone who wants to go. David wants to rent a minivan. His twin sons, Brandon and Brent, have never been on an airplane before. They are 3 years old.
Okay.
Please answer the following
Okay.
questions.
I
Question
think
1.
that's all.
Where did the family vacation last year?
And now, the text about family and activities that I made. Okay, there are so many activities that I like to do. For example, one of my hobbies is the guitar. I love playing guitar every day. No matter how much homework I have, I always have time to play the guitar for a while. I enjoy playing rock and metal songs, but now I'm trying to play more regional music because this kind of music has been gaining popularity and the people like it. So I have to learn it because if I want to work like a musician, I have to play what the people want to hear. And regional music is what they want. Another activity that I love to do is playing chess. In my free times, when I get bored, I usually play chess. It's very relaxing. You can be on your bed playing chess and at the same time your brain is working. But if I be on my bed, I like watching movies too, especially romantic movies, but not the ones that has a lot of cliches. I'm talking about the real romantic movies, like My First Love, Me Before You, La La Land, The Proposal, etc. I usually watch these movies with my family. And I think that's all, and thanks for watching.